Good morning. Good morning, all of my friends. Thank you so much for the opportunity given to me. So now I will present my material with the title The Use of Audiolingual Method. The first is definition. The audiolingual method is a method for foreign language teaching which emphasizes the teaching of listening and speaking before reading and writing. This method is combination between behavioral psychology and linguistics. The second is goals and principles. The general goal of the audiolingual method is to enable the target language communicatively. And there are two objectives in audiolingual methods, such as first, short-range objectives include training in listening comprehension and accurate pronunciation. The second, long-range objectives, or the ultimate goal, is to develop the students' abilities understanding like what native speakers have, to use it automatically without stopping to think. The main principle on which the audiolingual method is based are the following. Foreign language learning is basically a process of mechanical habit formation. The students are able to give correct response rather than by making mistakes. Language skills are learned more effectively if the items to be learned in the target language are presented in spoken form before they are seen in written form. Our oral training is needed to provide the foundation for the development of other language skills. Drills can enable learners to form correct analogies. Hence, the approach to the teaching of grammar is essentially inductive rather than deductive. The meaning that the words of a language have for the native speaker can be learned only in a linguistic and cultural context and not isolation. The third one is advantages and disadvantages. A. The advantages of audiolingual method. Learners will be able speaking the target language communicatively. Learners have no difficulties to understand the lesson as it is carried out in the mother tongue. Learners are able to give correct response directly, and learners more concerned about the combination between behavioral psychology and linguistics. B. The disadvantages of the audiolingual method. Speaking or any kind of spontaneous creative output was missing from the curriculum. Students lacked an active role in the classroom. Very little attention is paid to communication. Very little attention is paid to content. Process of learning only focus in speaking. And because of all these disadvantages, instructors try to find better ways to remedy the pitfalls of the audiolingual method. The fourth is the application of audiolingual method in teaching reading for junior high school. In applying audiolingual method for teaching speaking, I will take the material about daily conversation. The material is for first grade of junior high school. As we know, in teaching speaking, the students must try to speak English about something based on the material in order to improve their speaking ability. I will use audiolingual methods and help the students to improve speaking ability through dialogue, so the students able to speak English very well. First, I will do the brainstorming to catch the students' attention. Second, I will explain about how to make a dialogue. Third, I will give the students an example of dialogue and ask them try to make a dialogue. Fourth, after the students try to make a dialogue and ask them come in front of the classroom and show the dialogue to their friends. And the last, after the students follow the dialogue, the teacher asks another students about the dialogue that their friend had solved. So I think that's all from me. If there are any comments, suggestions, or questions, I give you the opportunity. Thank you so much for your attention and good morning.